Hey music friends, this is Davi Vasc. I'm a music composer for games and I just feel like having an excuse to talk about Monster Hunter today. Monster Hunter Wilds is about to come out. I keep waiting for it to come out and it never comes. I'm sick of waiting. I actually set up a little countdown here and it just won't go. What we're gonna do is, look, we have here a tier list. So we're gonna talk about the main themes of the Monster Hunter series and we're gonna rank all of them, okay? Let's go. So let's do this chronologically. So obviously we start with Monster Hunter 1 and the main theme of Monster Hunter 1 is this. Proof of a Hero. Probably the easiest one to rank. I know what we're all thinking, right? Does anyone think this doesn't deserve an S tier? Easiest S tier in the world. Oh, the iconic part is starting. I mean, such an iconic melody, man. And what a way to start the series too. Like, Monster Hunter has always had like amazing music from day one. That is so impressive to me. And this song became like the foundation for the rest of the music for the series. A lot of these other themes here, they reference Proof of a Hero, right? And they still play this, like, they still play it, like even this very version of the song, they still play it to this day in some of the newer games. So man, it's hard to think of another Monster Hunter theme that's more influential than this. So easy S tier. Man, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, I'm starting to get worried. This will be the most boring tier list ever because we're just gonna keep doing this. Monster Hunter music is so good that we're gonna change the tiers. This will be S tier. This will be S plus tier. This will be S plus plus tier. And this is plus plus plus. Maybe this is A. Is there any A tier main themes? We'll see. Proof of a Hero is S plus plus plus. Next up, this one is gonna be interesting because it's Monster Hunter Dose. I just don't remember this one at all. And by the way, we're just doing like the mainline ones. We're not doing like Monster Hunter Stories or Frontier. We're not doing that. And a lot of the other games like the Freedom games and even like Rise, they don't have their own main themes. So we're just gonna do like Monster Hunter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is World, and then Wilds. Let's listen to it. Of course, this game didn't come out for us in the West. I actually have it. I own it now. Hold up, I have it. I just haven't played it yet. Oh! I'm recognizing the melody. You know what's cool about Monster Hunter music? Even though I don't remember this theme, I've never played this game, it didn't get like burned into my brain like the others. Monster Hunter composers are always referencing older themes in newer themes. So they're like pieces of old melodies in like monster themes and newer themes. So I absolutely recognize this melody here. I recognize this. I think he's gonna build up and he's gonna play that melody again, like stronger. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Do you guys remember this? Oh. Yeah, that's the main melody. Man, this is a tough one. Because I have to be able to separate my lack of nostalgia for this. Because I didn't grow up with it, right? It's not a proof of a hero, right? It's not a proof of a hero. I mean, it has the Monster Hunter DNA in it, especially that main melody. I think I'm gonna put it at S tier. Immediately, as I listen to that main melody, I can imagine like all the other tracks that are gonna reference this, the Quest Complete theme, right? It sounds very much like Monster Hunter, and I do recognize it. I know I've heard it before in some monster theme or whatever, so I think S tier is a good tier. So next up, oh boy, this is gonna get me right in the feels. This is an easy one for me as well. Wait. Yeah, and here at the beginning, see, this is what I told you before. Here at the beginning, they're referencing Proof of a Hero. Da-na, da-na-na-na. This is from Monster Hunter Tri, and this was my first Monster Hunter. Man, to this day, I hold this as the standard for Monster Hunter music. There's a sense of nature in it, isn't there? There's also a sense of benevolence in this music that I miss in some of newer Monster Hunter music. It doesn't sound like boss music, right? Like, I don't know, Hollywood kind of action music. It sounds like you're in harmony with nature and in awe of these creatures. Oh, the main part is coming up again. And guys, main part. Yeah, this is I'm trying not to make this tier list very boring by putting everything in S+++, but this is an S tier for me. It's not as influential as Proof of a Hero, but to me this sets the standard of the mood that a main Monster Hunter theme should have, in my opinion. Man, it hits right in the feel. Right? Do you guys agree? Is this S+++? These two are in S+++ for different reasons, right? Proof of a Hero for the historical relevance. Monster Hunter Tri for the mood, for just perfectly setting up the mood. And now we have Monster Hunter 4. I have a soft spot for Monster Hunter 4 music as well. This is a good main theme. Do you guys remember this? This one, you can see the contrast. This one is a lot more action focused than Monster Hunter 3. And the main melody in this one doesn't come up until way later. And I can almost see the cutscene. Remember the opening cutscene from this? Like the hunter running away from the T-Rex. The brass, man. Monster Hunter 4 music is so brassy. This is it, the main melody. And if I'm being honest, speaking strictly about the melody, oh man, this part is so good, man. I'm not analyzing anything today, as you guys could see. I'm just being a nerd and talking a lot, but I just have to point out the chords in this part here. It's such an infusion of epicness and a rising sequence of chords of adventure and heroism. And these are not ordinary chords, by the way. These chords were not supposed to be here in the key. They don't belong here. The composer, which I believe this was Miwako Chinone, she included these chords here to go out of her way to make the song more epic. Check this out. All happy chords, super glorious. Yeah, but I was saying, in terms of melody, strictly speaking about melody, I feel like this is one of the weakest Monster Hunter themes. I mean, it's very hype, there's a lot of percussion, a lot of brass, these kind of super heroic chords that I highlighted here. But in terms of melodies that stick with you, man, it hurts me to do this because it's a very good theme. But we have to have some criteria for ranking these themes, otherwise I'm just gonna put everything in S+++. So let me put this alongside Monster Hunter 2. Again, it's very hype. I think this theme is very iconic for non-melodic reasons. It's action driven. Is it gonna repeat the main melody? Yeah, here it is. This is the main melody. I think this is a good spot for it. The hype-inducing chord sequence again. Oh, I can see the logo. Wow, this is really good. Like harmonically, this is like, I even want to bump it up to S+, because like I said, melodic is not the best. It doesn't hold a candle to Try or Proof of a Hero, but man, harmonically and the instrumentation, the brass is so powerful. I want to bump it up. Okay, S+. Next up, we have Monster Hunter World. Yeah. Na, na, na. And this theme has a lot of good melodies. Every second of this theme is filled with iconic melodies that stick with you forever. Like, this theme is gonna be a part of your life forever if you've played this game. Yeah, and this is the main melody. And this melody fits beautifully into the Elder Dragon Quest Complete theme, remember? Oh yeah, and there's a part soon. Yeah. This ties into Astera. You remember? I'm surprised that a lot of people never noticed this. This is the Astera theme. Remember Astera? Astera was like See? Main part again. And again, this is what I'm talking about when I said it with Monster Hunter 3. That the songs are becoming more action focused, action driven, and more Hollywood action movie like. Listen to the percussion, to the heavy percussion. Well, now it's gone. But you see what I mean? Oh, this part is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about with these melodies sticking with you. This theme is full of them. And they did such a good job of incorporating this theme into the whole game. There are parts of this in your room. Remember, in your room that you put your decorations and stuff. There are parts of this in Astera, of course. Quest Complete theme. Monster themes, a bunch of monster themes have this melody. I think I'm gonna put this. Listen to the heavy percussion. I think I'm gonna put this S+++. I mean S++. I mean. It's so good in terms of melody, but it's still strayed away a little bit from my golden standard of main theme, which is a little bit more tame and emotional and less action Monster Hunter Tri theme. Amazing, man. This is an amazing theme. Like, it almost transcends S++ tier and goes into +++. Amazing. So next up we have, I believe, the only expansion. I have to mention this again. You guys might be wondering, wait, what about Generations? What about Freedom Games Portable Third? These games don't have main themes. Generations, for example, which came out after Monster Hunter 4. If we're doing chronologically, we should have done Monster Hunter Generations already. But Monster Hunter Generations just uses a variation of Proof of a Hero. Usually these games that are not numbered titles, I believe this is like for marketing purposes. They don't have main themes of their own. I think this is meant to communicate to the public that it's not a numbered title. The most important titles have the main themes, the others do not. The exception to that is this next one. I believe Iceborne is the only expansion, like it's not even a game on its own. It's just an expansion that has its own main theme. And it's this one. And of course it starts with the piano. Piano is like the main instrument of Iceborne. It sounds cold and lonely. And this was incorporated, this very melody here that you're hearing, this was incorporated into Celiana, remember? Yeah. This is in Celiana. And they spread the piano throughout all of this soundtrack. It is really cool. It's such an appropriate instrument for an icy themed game. I like this melody here more than the actual main melody of this. And by the way, oh, so good, man. This was composed by my favorite Monster Hunter composer, which is the same composer of Monster Hunter Tri, which is Yuko Komiyama. And this follows that type of Monster Hunter music that I like the most, which is less action driven. Right? You can't hear like Hollywood heavy percussion in this. Yeah, this is Celiana, remember? Man, where do I put this? The main melody is coming. Here it comes. Here. You can tell this is like the same type of song as the Monster Hunter Tri one. But at the same time, I feel like the melodies, at least the main melody, this main melody, doesn't hit me as hard. Yeah, you know what? I think this fits nicely into S+. I like the vibe. I like how is this like the same type of chill music like Monster Hunter Tri, and there's a lot of benevolence into it. Is it over already? Wow, that was a short one. There's a lot of benevolence in it. I like it. I like that it doesn't sound like Hollywood action music, but at the same time, I feel like the melodies don't hit nearly as hard as Monster Hunter World. Certainly not as hard as Tri and Proof of a Hero. But much like Monster Hunter 4, it has its qualities. It has like, I love the piano, the icy cold vibe that it portrays. It portrays extremely well. And now we have the last one. Wow, which is probably the whole reason why I'm making this video. Now we have Monster Hunter Wow. Let's go. Go! Go faster! Yeah, and here they're teasing the main theme of this theme. Yeah, man, there's such a mystical, otherworldly vibe to this, and now I understand why. Before I didn't understand why. But have you seen some of the new monster designs that they've shown for this? Like the weird desert worm guy. There's a weird puffer mosquito dinosaur man. Remember, they've shown him and these kinds of all weird monsters. This game is supposed to be a little bit more otherworldly, and these chords here show you that they sound alien. They're full of mystery and wonder. Man. And yeah, here it is. That's the main melody. They really tease the climax of this song. This main melody is insane, man. So good. And this to me, doesn't it sound similar to old school Monster Hunter music, in the sense that much like Iceborne and Monster Hunter Tri and Monster Hunter 1, it doesn't sound like Hollywood music in the sense that it has like these combat-driven percussions. Even in more action-driven parts like this, I feel like it sounds more organic with just the orchestra, right? They're building up to the main part. Oh! They tease it again. And now that I'm listening to it, I think this is a good blend of actually faster listen to this, man. It's amazing. This is a good blend of like the faster, a little bit more action-driven Monster Hunter music with the more organic, orchestral, chill music. Listen to this. And they only have a few melodies in this, but they really hammer it in your head. Unlike the Monster Hunter World one, which has many different melodies. Man, this is so cool. Man, this is... Come on, this is S tier. Don't call me biased. I'm not biased because I'm excited about the upcoming game. This encompasses all the things that I like about Monster Hunter main themes. It has a strong melody. I actually missed the... I was endlessly yapping. Dun, dun, dun. This is a proof of a hero reference. Did you get it? It's a proof of a hero reference. This encompasses all the things that I like about Monster Hunter main themes. It has strong melodies. It doesn't feel overly modern and action driven. There's a good blend of speed and percussion there, but mostly sounds orchestral and chill. It sounds like nature. It doesn't sound like boss killing music. Bro, so this is our tier list. Look at this. You guys agree? We didn't put anything into A tier, but I guess that's just how good Monster Hunter music is. Yeah, guys, so this is our tier list. So do you agree? Let me know your own tier list in the comments if you agree with this, if you wanted to bump some of these higher or whatever. In the meantime, all we have to do now is wait some more for Monster Hunter Wilds. If it helps pass the time faster, I have more videos on Monster Hunter music here. I have videos on Monster Hunter Wilds music. A lot of these themes that we heard here, I've made videos specifically for them, so you can check these out over here. And remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.